Hello guys, if you're watching this, that means you're watching the replay. So type hashtag replay and also let me know what is the skincare routine you are in, whether you are normal to dry, or normal to oily, or oily to acne. Or if you don't know your skin type yet, you can still message me. You don't have to, you don't have to use the products, but still it's just a idea for you to get to know what's your skin type, because that will really help choose your right products in that sense. This is a video I wanted to do a long time back, because this is a question I always get: what is the right amount of product I need to use when it comes to SeneGence? Because I think we all been spoiled with our over-the-counter products, where we squeeze like a ton, because that's how the advertisement shows. And but when it comes to SeneGence, it's not the case, because here good morning, Shobna. Here it is all concentrated. So whenever I send a picture saying that this is how much you are going to use, everybody will be like, oh, is that enough? Because I feel like it may not be enough for my whole face. But to be truth, because here SeneGence doesn't use any animal byproducts or any fillers. So that way whatever you get, it's all concentrated products. So that way it is more like a professional grade. So you need very tiny amount, and it's more than enough for your whole face. And first of all, thank you so much, each and every one of you who placed and utilized the Black Friday deal, because it was an amazing week. Even though it started with a bumpy ride last Monday with the website being down for the whole day, I would say it went very seamlessly for the rest of the week. And I can't wait to see your pictures, because as I always say, the colors whichever came in the sale, they all are like really amazing colors. That's why I tried to do as many get ready with me during this time. If you still need any other color picture, or if you need a look for for an eyeshadow or something, please message me. That way for the coming days I can curate a look based on those colors. And I don't know whether you guys logged in and saw today everything went back to the original price. No more $10 lip sense or the eyeliner. So glad that you all could grab them in the amazing price, because once you start using it, you will slowly understand the the value of the product, and also how good in each one of them. Because I know many of my customers use skincare and lip sense, but when it comes to shadow sense, not many uses it. So this way they get to understand the versatility of the product. So I'm really glad it happened. And so today we are back. And the one main thing I really like is I know all whoever placed an order online, they all are going to get the new beauty book. So if you go to the beauty book, it will have this order of the products, because when it comes to SeneGence, this really matters. Not just you can grab and use it in any form, because here they put it in a scientific way, because each product is designed based on its molecular weight. So the smaller particles come in the front, that way they can penetrate deeper into cellular level, whereas the bigger ones stay at the end, so that they can just moisturize you at the skin level. So that makes a huge difference to understand the product rather than just buying and using it. So I know I always whenever I send video, I get to sometimes say that, oh, I didn't get time to watch it. And I usually used to sometimes send them pictures of how much they need to use it, because I have had people who used to come and say, oh, my daytime moisturizer made it feel little oily. To be frank, this is one of the daytime moisturizer, you will never feel oiliness at all. Then when I asked her how much she used, she literally used like 4 to 5 days worth of product for one day. So that's where the difference comes. And as I said, whenever I say, for example, if you're getting daytime and nighttime, then each of the tub should last you 3 to 4 months minimum. So that will give you an idea that how much you are going to use. So I thought I will cover everything in one. That way, whenever someone asks or whenever someone starts, I can show everybody every product in one thing. So let's start with cleanser first. I'm going to just put a little bit of water on my face. Usually I finish this step in my shower, in my morning shower. I finished my workout, but today I know I'm going to do this one, so I didn't use my cleanser in the shower, because having your cleanser in your shower makes one step lesser when you come out, so you don't skip that. For my mornings, usually I use the normal to oily, but I cannot show how much product it is, because it's like a clear liquid, so you will not know. So that's the reason I thought this is the new dry line. So many of them grabbed even the older dry line during the sale time, so it's all the same. You will more or less need the same amount. So here I'm going to take only this much for my cleanser. Hi Deepa, good morning. So here you can see this is how much you need for the cleanser, whether whichever line you are going to use. Here I'm going to add a tiny bit of water, and I'm just going to start slowly apply it on my face. Whenever you use a cleanser, take time to concentrate on each place, because you don't just want to drain it in the sink. You want the product to sit and work on your skin to take away all dirt or any excess oil and impurities, because that is going to really help with other products can penetrate deeper into your skin level. So take your time. As I always say, this 5 minutes for yourself is totally worth it, and you deserve it too. So don't give me an excuse that you didn't have time. It's like just 2 minutes of your day in the morning and 2 minutes at night, but it's going to make a huge difference. And at night, similar way, the only difference between day and night will be nighttime you will first remove your makeup and then go with cleansing. So cleansing is not going to remove your makeup. So I will come to that part maybe when I come to the evening. I will just show you that. So if you feel like it's a little bit dry, as I said, if I am doing it in shower, it doesn't make much difference. So here I keep adding a little bit of water. I'm not adding any product, but when I add water, it will foam up a bit. That shows that the product is still there. So that's the reason I don't ask you to start a lot. Instead you start very small amount, and if you feel like you need a little bit more, you can always add back, but this is what is required. So think of the whole bottle. You're going to just use this much for morning and night. That way it's more than what is it, like 90 days to 120 days worth of product. So it's going to be how much it is. I think the cleansers are usually 30, maybe the new line is 40, so it's $10 per month, which is so less to take care of yourself. And each of these products comes with the Senaplex complex, so it's going to help with anti-aging too. So did you see I used at least 1 to 2 minutes for me to scrub really well, and I'm going to wash it and come back and show the next one. Yeah, and I'm just going to pat it dry. And these cleansers are called 3-in-1 because it's not only cleanses, it's going to also tone. It tones and exfoliates. Here the exfoliation is like a gentle exfoliation. It's not the actual exfoliator like the resurfacer or the detox mask. Here it's gentle exfoliation, but you can see how much my face will feel clean after doing this. So even if it is a small step, and if you say, okay, I don't want to start with too many products, I always suggest you to start with the cleanser of your type. And the second thing you will start is obviously the nighttime moisturizer, that's the evening moisturizer of your type. That will make a huge difference. If you have never tried any skincare and you never had a routine, then even start with just 2 products and use it continuously for like at least 6 weeks to 8 weeks, and then feel how much you have changed. So if you see the beauty book, the first step in the AM routine is cleansing. So here you have all the 4 type of cleansers. So the next type is obviously the resurfacer. Here I am going to show the resurfacer, but I am not going to use it. You will do the same type of cleansing whatever I did for the cleanser with the resurfacer. So this is my all-time top seller any year, because this is one of a must-have product for anyone, and whoever bought, they will always refill it. They'll be like, I can't be without it, because it's an exfoliator. That means it's going to take away all the dead skin cells, but you are going to use only twice a week. Let me show you how much you will use. Yesterday I had a one-on-one with the skincare consulting, so I did the resurfacer with her. So I'm not going to use much, but I'm going to show you. Do you see? So I really wanted you guys to see how much I'm using, because that way you don't use a lot. Similarly, this product is like last you, I would say minimum how much I can say 8 to 12 months, because it's only twice a week. Here I'm going to just show you how you are going to rub. I'm not going to use it on my face. As I said, I added a little bit of water again. So always make sure you rub it in your hands. If you see, it's going to foam up a little bit, and it has all the volcanic ash in it. Do you see the black beads? That is all volcanic ash from Vanuatu. So it's going to be a really nice scrub, and I always like to use even on my elbows or knees, wherever you feel like for winter or anytime you have rough skin or patchiness. Make sure you use the resurfacer on that. So what it's going to help is, it's going to take away that dead skin cell. At the same time, it's not going to dry out. Instead, it's going to put back a little bit of moisture in it. So that's the step you are going to do here. I'm just showing you how you are going to scrub. So anytime when you feel like it's a little bit drying out, make sure you add a tiny bit of water, and then it again will foam up a little bit. So that's the that's the best practice with the SeneGence. You start small and add more, because this whole thing, whatever I showed, is enough for my face. And I usually do Wednesdays and Sundays. That's what my routine is. And there is no hard and fast rule whether you need to do it in the morning or whether you need to do it in the evening. So based on your convenience, you can do any time of the day. And even if you have breakouts, you can even apply it like a thin paste all over your body. What this is going to do, it's going to act like Pac-Man and start to eat the dead skin cells around your face. So once you start exfoliating, your skin will start to look much better, and not only that, your makeup is going to adhere much better, because here you don't have any roughness or patchiness. And the main difference between the apricot scrub that you get it in any store versus this is, if you see the apricot scrub under the microscope, they will be having sharp edges. So when you are going to do, you are going to spoil your skin, and you are going to tear it without even knowing it. But if you see the resurfacer under microscope, they are round particles. So that way you are not having any harsh edges, and you are not spoiling your skin. So this is, again, you are going to take at least 30 to 1 minute minimum. So that way you take time to scrub it. So that's the next product. Let me go ahead and wash my hands. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I'll be able to answer it. And all these product details will be in the beauty book. So whenever they SeneGence sends the order, they will include you a beauty book that is latest, because beauty book gets updated every 3 months. So yearly we get 4 new books. So every time when they release a new product, if you can see, this is like my previous edition. So if I have an older book, then they will send whatever new ones that's added, and then by the time the next release comes, they will start the new one. So let's go over the next one. So we finished the cleanser, we did the exfoliator. So next comes the 3 important products. One is the age defense serum. The next one is climate control and SeneGence C. So these are 3 here. So let me start that. Digital age defense is my favorite because like a teen, I get scolded from my husband all the time that I'm in phone, but unfortunately I can't do anything because my business runs here, so I have to be. So the main difference with these blue light devices is they are going to harm your skin, like how you do stand in direct sunlight without any sunscreen or something. So similar way they can damage your skin, and that's why many of the people who work in laptop for longer hours, they have blue light glasses. So this is a serum that got introduced last year, perfect for COVID time because we all are in our digital devices more. So this is going to protect you from any of those damages. So this is how much I'm going to use. Yes, Deepa. So here, because facial resurfacer and climate control is no matter what age, what skin type you have, what age you are in, it's going to work because climate control is like a must-have, I would say, because the main difference between oily skin versus dry skin is oily skin will struggle with production of oils, so they will struggle with that, but they age slower, whereas the dry skin will not have that issue, but they age faster. So having climate control is going to really help both the people because it's like having Gatorade for your skin. So when it comes to, let me finish the age difference alone, when you apply age difference, it feels such a cooling effect and it really gets absorbed. And with SeneGence products, none of them will be sticky or oily, and you can see my face too, it won't be oily at all even if I have to go with makeup on top of this. So even though I layer 10 different products, that's why I will adjust them so that none of them will feel oily after you, even though you do 5 or 10 products at the time. So I'm going to use the climate control next. This is my Raman, climate control under ka. Did you keep it there? I thought. One sec, I had my new climate, it's here. I usually, when the climate control is almost end, it doesn't pump up. So what I do is I open the bottle and I take it away like this. So, or else the new ones you can, spray. So I wanted to show both. So the climate control is like comes in 2 different liquid. It will come with a blue liquid and a white liquid. The blue liquid is Cellplex complex, and whereas the white one is the Senaplex complex. So it's kept in that way so that it feels fresh when it reaches the customer. So I always ask the customer whether they are going to use right away or for stock up. So if they say stock up, I don't activate it. If it is not stock up, then I will activate like this kind of a light blue gel. So what I'm going to use is, I'm going to use 2 sprays. Okay, this is how much you will use. If I can literally bathe in climate control because this product is that good. And I'm also going to use I like to use the SeneGence C and climate control together. That way they both can go inside. Do you see the vitamin C beads here? Vitamin C is really good for your skin. Do you see? So this is my climate control, and I have just added like a half a pump of my vitamin C. I'm going to just mix it and I'm just going to gently press it. The beauty of hyaluronic acid is, which is in climate control, hyaluronic acid is naturally present in our body, but as we age, again we lose it. Hyaluronic acid can hold up to 1000% of its molecular weight. So that much water it can hold. The only difference I always tell is you cannot leave the climate control as it is. You need to seal it with the moisturizer, because what happens is it start pulling the water from the air and it's trying to pull it back to your skin, to the cellular level. So it feels like if you don't seal it with the water, we'll seal it with the moisturizer, you feel like it's actually drying out, but it's actually what it is doing is it's actually pulling the moisture around you and trying to pull it in your skin. So hyaluronic acid is going to help like anti-aging. Yes. I'm going to come to that, Deepa. Here it is. So I'm going to finish the treatments and then I will show the Nangai oil next. So SeneGence C, similar way, there are only 2 companies in the whole world that have the vitamin C in the activated form. That's why here if you see, they are closed inside the beads, so that way when you pump, that's when the vitamin C gets activated. Because you all know, right, if you cut a lemon or an orange, you keep it out, it's going to oxidize. So similar way, vitamin C is so unstable, so it's not easy to keep it. So only 2 companies have formulated so that it's active. So whatever advertisement you see, whatever they say, oh, it has vitamin C and all, they are active when they are in production. FDA doesn't regulate whether it reaches the customer or not. So that is why vitamin C makes a huge difference, and your body cannot produce vitamin C by its own. So it always has to be like a capsule, or it has to be from the outer part. And once you do vitamin C and hyaluronic acid, it will be so much anti-aging put together. And with our product, in each stage, it has Senaplex complex in it. If you don't know what's Senaplex complex, it's a kinetic enzyme from SeneGence. What it's going to do is, as we age, we don't get newer skin cells. So Senaplex complex is going to increase the cellular production by 23.3%. So it's also there in the beauty book. That's the first thing it talks about. And you can also see, once you start using it, within few weeks you can see how much it gets improved. So that is where the Senaplex complex is going to make a huge difference in your skincare line. And it's added in every single product, whether it starts from cleanser, whether climate control, SeneGence C, the treatments, Nangai oil, to the moisturizer, every single product, including our makeup removers, will have Senaplex complex in it. So that's where it's going to make the difference and makes your skin feel so soft and supple. So next, let's go over with all the treatments. This is very, very important, because as I said, the treatments are really, really powerful. One second. I still be using my old dark circle, whereas my husband gets the new neotite, since he has more darker circle than me. So I just grabbed it from his. So here it has anti-wrinkle, spot on, dark circle, which is the neotite, and brightening. So these are the 4 things you are going to do. So if you see, I'm starting with the neotite. I just took quarter pump, to be frank. That's how much I took. So any treatments, particularly neotite and all, you are just going to take a tiny bit. Make sure you do it around your eyes and just gently massage it, because all these treatments you can use morning and night, so you don't have to use a lot of products. So try limiting yourself from half a pump maximum, or 1 pump. Don't use more than that, because as I said, these are concentrated, and if you're very regular about your skincare, then that is obviously going to make sure the results are going to show. So you don't have to use so much for the results to show up. Next, let me show brightening multivitamin. This is again my top seller, which everybody has it. So here again I took half a pump, maybe 3/4. That's all I took. So here what I do is I apply wherever I have the marks, and I apply it first. This is again has 2 types of vitamin C in it. So you can say SeneGence C is for everybody, no matter what, whether you have marks, whether you have any acne spots, nothing like any hyperpigmentation. But this is meant to be for people to treat that hyperpigmentation. So I would say SeneGence C is more of a maintenance. That means it's for everybody. This is more of a treatment for whoever wants to address it. So here I just simply apply that. The next one, if I have breakouts, I first go with Spartan. Today I don't have much, but let me just show you for the sake of it. It's not going to hurt me. So what I do is, this is very concentrated. Make sure whenever you use spot on, use it very sparingly. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to, I have one small breakout here, so I'm directly applying it here, and that's all you need. As the name suggests, you are just going to use spot treat it instead of all over unless you need it. So here I'm just used it because I had one small breakout here, so I just used it there. And the last one is the anti-wrinkle treatment. So this is again going to help with wrinkles and fine lines. And do you see how much I used? I just used half a pump of it. So since these products are filled with tons of goodness, make sure you use it. And for my anti-wrinkle, I'll make sure I use it around wherever you get fine lines and wrinkle faster. If you see me, I will have in around my forehead and then my laugh lines, all those places. So I concentrate on those, and obviously under your eyes. So these are the places it will start to show your aging sign faster. So make sure you do that. Okay, next comes the Nangai oil. This is again another product anyone can use, and if you have dry skin or you suffer with any dryness during winter, this is such a wonderful product. Similar way, it can help with acne marks, it can help with stretch marks and all those stuff. It is more like our coconut oil. It directly comes from Nangai nut, which is again in the Vanuatu region. So when you receive it, I think it enwrapped with the plastic, and once you open, press this one, and that's going to pull the product up. And here you're just going to use 1 or 2 drops, not more than that. Do you see how much I had? I just have one tiny drop, and I'm just going to press it all over. This has like a nice nutty, like a almondy smell, which I really like. So this is one you can again use it morning and night. And if you are more dry, because I'm a normal to oily person, for me this is more than enough. Even if you're a dry person, don't use more than 2 to 3 drops. That's more than enough, because then you will feel oily, so you don't need it also. So this is such a hydration. And have you seen the Instagrammers and all? They'll always drop the oils and all. Nobody uses that. That's all only for the reels and videos. Like, don't use anything like that. Okay, next comes, we finished halfway done. So next comes our daytime moisturizer. What is the other one? Lifting and firming daytime. Yeah, they had given both the daytime moisturizer. I think the 3 of them will look similar. You haven't watched that, Deepa? They will always be like, they will take it, and as if they were using water, they will drop it. If they are using Nangai oil, it won't. Maybe for the other products, which is just filling with other important ingredients, they can waste it like that. So here it is like daytime moisturizer. All 3 of the daytime moisturizer comes in the same one. I think they have just shown the next one, the oily line daytime moisturizer, because that is the size wise it's a little different. So that's the one they showed, and it also has the eye cream and neck cream. So let me show that. So whether it's normal to oily, normal to dry, or dry, you all will have this one. I think the new bottle changed. Maybe it's in the blue one. Yeah, right. Vitamin C serum. That's what I'm saying. If it is not going to be active, how much ever you are going to use, it's not going to make any difference. But so here it is, makes it active only when you pump. So that makes a huge, yeah, from the other band. So here, this is the only difference. That's why they have both the bottles, because the oily to acne line alone, it's a little smaller one. I even had it because during I think I was breaking out with mask, and then I started breaking out with coffee. It's been, I think, 1 month since I cut down coffee. I feel so much better. Like my skin feels so much. I don't know. Suddenly I started breaking out with coffee, so I have to give up with coffee. So this is the difference. So this is the one I'm going to show. This is my normal to oily line. So here I'm going to take similarly, I would say half a pump. Yeah. You can see how much. So then I will just spread it across wherever I need, and just me and my husband, we get into argument because what he will do is like, I think that's how we grow up. So it's like a normal practice. He will press it here and then he will apply it all over. I'll be like, by the time you go to your face, it's all going to get absorbed in your hands and you are not going to have anything for your face. So that's how we both will be. Like, he'll sometimes be, whenever I apply, don't stand next to me, better you go. Otherwise I feel like you're watching me all the time. So that's how much you will use for the daytime moisturizer. As I said, whatever I had, the treatments, oils, all the things, I sealed it with the moisturizer, because here the moisturizer is a bigger molecule, so it's going to stay on top of the surface rather than going deep like the climate control or any other things. So the next one is neck cream. Yeah, the neck cream comes in a bigger tub. This will be, again, you don't have to use it every day. If you don't want to, you don't have to use it twice a day too. For me itself, I use sparingly, maybe 3 times a week. This is for people who started to see wrinkles or fine lines, sagging and all here. This is going to tighten up the skin. So here I press again. This is such a cool tub because you don't have to put your fingers on. Since it's a huge tub and it's going to last longer, they made it this way. That way we are not contaminating it. So whenever you press it, the cream is going to come to the top and you can just wipe it away. That's all it is. So here it's going to help with sagging skin. So I just apply just twice or thrice a week. Make sure you apply to your décolleté too, because there are few places where you will start to see your aging signs first, and the neck will be one place. If you see any Hollywood celebrities, sometimes they will just cover it up because they might have done so much for their face, but sometimes the neck will immediately show up how old you are. So they will just cover it as it is, like a high neck kind of a top, so that way they don't show the aging sign. So we are almost at the end. So here you can see the next one is obviously the sunscreen. So there is a myth that we all think that sunscreen is only when we go out and for summer, but to be realistically possible, you need year round for a SPF broad spectrum one. So here ours is a SPF 20, and here I am going to use again only this much because here I'm not going out. So the previous day, if you have used retinol, make sure you do sunscreen, a broad spectrum sunscreen on your face, because retinol is a hyper exfoliant. So what retinol does is, retinol again is taking away all the dead skin cells and making it like a newer skin to be up. So if you don't put the sunscreen the next day, your face is really sensitive, and whatever you try to save, the next day you are damaging it. So make sure you apply the sunscreen, and here you can see our sunscreen will not have any white cast, or it doesn't feel oily at all, because I have had years of my husband and my son will run away from, if I spray sunscreen, they will call it as bug spray. Any sunscreen, if I spray, they will say, instead of keeping us away from sun, we'll start to attract the bugs. That's how it is. But when it comes to SeneGence, you can see it's not at all sticky or not at all oily. You can even go with your makeup on top of it. So every day when I finish my skincare, before I come down to do the makeup, I'll finish all these steps. Since I'm talking and explaining, it takes a long, it feels like it's a lot of time. But if you're going to just use and have a practice, if you're new, cut this and keep it, stick it to you nearest to you. So it becomes a practice on what order you need to use, and then it will finish like 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes you can go. So the next one, I think I didn't do the eye cream. Let me do the eye cream. Yeah, so I think I should have done it before my sunscreen, but that's okay. Here I'm just going to, my tub is empty, so that way you guys couldn't see. Usually if it is full, you're just going to swipe it for 2 times. That's how much you are going to use. So it is very, very thick usually. even if you keep it upside down, the cream will not fall, because that is the reason they keep it on the last, because these are really thick creams. And whenever you are using something near your eye, make sure you use the creams that are meant to be put on your eye, because the eye is very delicate, and the if you are putting a very big molecule around the eye, then you are going to clog the pores and you are going to spoil the delicate skin. And similar way, always use your ring finger around your eye and don't pull it hard. I'm just gently applying so that I massage it through. If you see, so far I just applied the Neotite around my eyes and then I sealed it with an eye cream. So eye cream, similar way how we talked about SeneGence C. Whether you have an eye, you need an eye cream. So that is what it is. It is going to address your puffiness. It's going to address sagginess, anything. If you start to see wrinkles around these areas, that means you need to start your eye cream. So the basic skincare always starts with cleanser of your skin type, day and evening moisturizers of your type, and eye cream for everybody. So that's the basic skincare. The Neotite kind of things are treatments which are customized for specific people. If you have dark circles, all those kind of trouble spots, then you add Neotite. So you need to understand the difference between which are must-haves and which are nice-to-have. So these are must-haves. So this is no matter what, whether I will show the eye illuminator, that way you guys can see. This is the eye illuminator. You can see this is part of the makeup. This is eye cream with pearlizer in it. You can see how thick it is. This will stay for 16 to 18 hours, I think. That's how thick it is, and it will stay well on your skin. So if you apply eye illuminator in the morning, you can do eye cream in the night. So we have come to the almost the end. So the last one is Lash Extend, Lip Volumizer, and the eye illuminator. So those are the things. And the yeah, right. So the Lash Extend, let me show you. I think I have. So the Lash Extend used to come in clear and black. So the black will be acting as your eyeliner, whereas the clear will be for night time too or daytime. So this is for people who doesn't have much eyelashes. This is like a treatment you will do. It is almost like our eyeliner pencil, eyeliner, liquid eyeliner size. You are just going to pretend as if you are doing an eyeliner and you are just going to use it. If you are using the black here, since it's my clear one, I don't mind how I am doing. I can do it very fast. If you are doing the black, that will be literally like you do a black eyeliner. So yes, you can use it for your eyebrows really well, because with the brush, it makes it easy. And I don't even know whether this brush will, whether this liquid will, go out at all. Because here you can, wherever you have problem spots, you can just apply it. And since it's a clear or black, it's going to set well. So that's the one. You can see the brush itself. You can see how thin it is, so you cannot use more. So that way it's already covered. And this is my favorite product of all time. If you see my pictures, my lips will be nice and filled and moisturized before I go do my lip sense color. With lip sense, you cannot use any of the lip balms, whether it's clear or whether any tinted ones, before you use lip sense, because this has a property that is going to break down the lip sense. So always make sure you clean your lips really well before you do. So what I use is, I use the lip volumizer. This is not only going to moisturize but fill my lips really nicely. So that way, when I finish my skincare routine, I just like to apply it until I go get ready with my makeup. What this is going to do is, it's going to plump my lips until I get ready. And when I apply my lip sense, it will look nice and filled. And at the same time, it's really moisturized. It has so many amazing ingredients. Let me just read out to you one or two. Yeah. This has a volumizing complex proprietary blend of peptides and botanicals. And it also has quick Kiss Me Quick Plant helps to boost moisture and the appearance of firmness. So lip voluminizer is my favorite for morning routines, because that way I can really keep it moisturized, and when you see my pictures, you won't see any lines at all. It's not going to be abnormally plump at all. Plump in the sense it won't have the dryness, and it won't have that way when you apply lip sense, it will look nice and full. So that's the reason for it. Let me show the eye illuminator again. Since I applied eye cream, I can skip that, but since I am showing you guys, I'm going to apply it today. So as I said, this is the same. You're going to do the eye illuminator too. So I just swiped twice, and I'm going to melt it a little bit in the warmth of my fingers, and I'm just going to gently press it against my skin. So here it's pearlizer with the eye cream. So this comes as a makeup. So here it's going to just highlight it a little bit. If you want, if you're not going to wear any makeup, you can even add a little bit more. But here for today, it's this is how much I'm going to use. So this is going to make you feel your eyes are a little awakened, because here you have the pearlizer to give that glow, and at the same time it comes with the eye cream for your what is it, like skincare benefit too. So let's hope for the last two. So here we have the hydration mist, one of my favorite product, and they also showed the tinted lip balms or the clear lip balms as the last step. So let me go over the hydration mist. You can see I use it so much, because this is again like climate control. This is climate control gets all the attention. Hydration mist sometimes doesn't get that, I would say. But this is the product, you can see it made clear, because you can take it in your air travel too, and you can keep it in your bag, because many of the people when they travel, they feel so dry because the air is so dry since it's circulating inside. So this is going to keep you moisturized, and you can use it on top of your makeup and it will not break it too. So here I will just use it whenever I come out of the shower or something. Until I get ready, I will just spray it as it is. And it's what the beauty of this product is, it comes with a molecule called M3 molecule. Here again, like how climate control takes the moisture around you, similar way this is meant to take the moisture and lock it in place. So that way it's like if you live in a very hot place, then you can keep it in the refrigerator too for summer days, and you can just apply it, spray it all over, and it will get absorbed. You don't even have to touch it or reapply it. So as I said, if you work in an office setup, and if you feel like the AC or the heater is too much and it's drying out, you can always spray it on top. Whether you have makeup or no makeup, it's still going to hold good. So if you see, instantly refresh and re-energize your skin anytime with this lightweight, oil-free and alcohol-free quick drying mist, while simultaneously treating your complexion to long-term anti-aging benefits. Can be spritzed under or over your makeup, and it has an ingredient which provides the long-lasting hydration, which is called hydromanil complex, and it has apple fruit extract, which is going to moisturizes for a glowing effect, and it has kale extract, which is rich in vitamin A, C and E to help tighten the appearance of pores and protect from the elements. So that way it is like any SeneGence products, you can just read it in the beauty book itself, and you will start to admire each of these products, because they will either have aloe vera extract, orchid stem extract, or kale extract, or seaweed extract. It is like tons of goodness packed in each one of them. So let me show what is the difference between the morning and evening skincare line. So this is an older book. So here they started with the Fuchs Remover Vibe. But you know the newest edition, which is my favorite for night time, because this is like a cleansing balm, but this is oil-based cleanser. What this does is, it's even though it is like looks like cream in the tub, it's going to start to make like an oil once you blend in your hand, and when you apply it, it's going to start melting the product immediately, so you don't have to rub hard at all. But the very main benefit about this is it's good for even people with oily skin, because it's going to attract all the excess oil or sebum from the skin. So that way it's not only going to attract the dirt and makeup and other things, but it also take away excess oil from your skin. So that way it's good for oily skin type too. Here it comes with the scoop, so you will have a smaller dent. I hope you guys can see it. So this is how much I take the product for the whole face, and I usually take it in my hand, and similar way how I applied cleanser, I rub it all over my face and slowly start to apply it to my face for breaking the SeneGence products, because SeneGence products are meant to stay all day. So you need a good product that can meant to break it, like how I talk about oops remover, because oops remover is meant to break out lip sense. So similar way, this is made to work on our foundation, CCTM, or even shadow sense, or the eyebrow, anything, and including waterproof makeup. So even the waterproof mascara, it is going to break down. So this is how much you are going to take. So today I don't have a makeup, so unfortunately I couldn't show. Maybe I will do one day like a night routine similar to that. So that day I can show you guys how it's going to break out. And I think the rest of the steps are similar here. So similar way you are going to follow the cleanser, the resurfacer, the what is that? The main difference here will be the retinol, because retinol is always a nighttime treatment. So we saw how much we used for the brightening and other things. Similar way, the difference between, if you see, brightening and retinol looks the same, and retinol comes with that instruction sheet, because retinol is nothing but derivative of vitamin A. It's really, really powerful. I still remember when I went to my dermatologist, my dermatologist used to say his mom, who was like 80 years old, always gets a refill for her retinol, it seems, because retinol you cannot get it over the counter with the powerfulness of you get it from a dermatologist. Here it is as powerful as that. If you see retinol, what it does is it's going to, as I said, it's going to exfoliate. But here, so when it does that, I don't know whether how many of you had a chance to go to a dermatologist to try that. But what it does is it will literally start peeling, because it's so powerful. Your skin will feel so dry. I mean, your skin will start to improve from acne and other things, but it will be so drying, and it will literally start to peel, and it will be so red. So retinol here is been designed in such a way. It comes with something called nanoretinol. What they have designed is they have done it so that it doesn't give all the powerful ingredients at once. Instead, it's slowly going to release overnight. So that way you don't feel like your skin is drying out. And they built in have the hyaluronic acid that from the high climate control here. So that way SeneGence retinol is as powerful as the dermatologist one, but at the same time it's not drying at all. So that's the coolest of it. And when you introduce retinol, you are going to take it very slow. So if you have never used retinol, what you are going to do is you are going to start with once a week. And for example, if you started it this Sunday, then until next Sunday you won't use it. So if you feel everything is fine, from the second week you will start to use twice a week. So you will start with like Sunday again, and then maybe a Thursday. So then if you feel like you are good, then you can move, or else use that itself for 2 more weeks, and then slowly progress it to 3 times a week, similar to that. And you will see a huge improvement in your skin once you start retinol, because this is one of the highly sorted out product in the skincare industry. And the instructions here, if you open it, it has all the ingredients and other things. That's why it says a peel here sticker. So when you open it, you have the complete instruction on how to use it and all the ingredients from the product. But I use only once a pump. I'm still, next year only I'm turning 40, so I still don't have much of fine lines and wrinkles and all. If you have, then you can use 2 pumps once, but I still use one pump, that too thrice a week. You can build your skin too up to every day, but it's as needed, I would say. So if you feel like your skin needs it, then go for it. As of now, for me, even a 3 times a week works. So that's the one difference, but the similar way you have climate control and the thing, treatments, Nangai oil, which we talked about. So here the major difference is obviously the night cream. So let me show. I use the dry line for my night cream, and whoever grabbed it along with the holiday set, you are going to love it, because this has improved ingredients and also it's going to make a huge difference. And here similar way, take only this much for your entire face. So this is all you're going to use for the evening moisturizer. And how I apply it daytime, just apply it all over and just massage it through. So that's with the night cream. Let me see what else I'm missing. Yeah, the only difference is the collagen night pack. So let me show that one. I think other than that, everything else is the same. Where is the collagen? Yeah, the collagen night pack is like a veil. So when you sleep, I know many of us will just press it against the pillow, or even some people will sleep upside down. So what this is going to do is, obviously we are going to create wrinkles, and because your skin is pressed against hard things. But here, this is after you moisturize and do everything, you are going to apply this. My favorite way is just taking a silicone applicator. That way I'm not touching it and I can get the everything. So what I do is I take this much amount and think that this is my face, and I'll start to apply it all over. So I can know how much I need based on that. Most probably twice this amount, that's all I'm going to use. So I will start to apply all over my face like this. This is going to act as a veil and protect my skin against the other barriers, instead of making it fine wrinkles and other things. So here you can see the Seneplex complex. Do you see those beautiful lines? That's what is about the Seneplex complexes. So this is such a good addition to your nighttime routine. So if you are someone who doesn't, do you see? I don't know whether you guys can see. It's like, do you see that? Yeah. So slowly it will start to just absorb in your skin, and it's going to protect all the moisture whatever you applied, and seal it with that. So that's what it's about, and it will get absorbed in 1 to 2 minutes. So that's the only difference, I think. Other than that, my favorite is the nighttime overnight lip balm mask. So here again, it comes with the applicator if you don't want to put your fingers on. And I wish I have a different color. Do you see how much I have? This is how much you will use for the lip mask. And do you see for that amount itself how much it has been applied? So that's why always start small. If you feel like your lips need more, you can always go back and apply it. But this is the right amount for your lips. Hardly like a pinch in this small what is it, like applicator. This applicator itself is very small. In that you hardly need like just a tiny amount, and this has a watermelon scent. That's such a soothing fresh scent, and it's going to keep your lips moisturized throughout night. And when you get up in the morning, you won't have any chappy lips at all. So I think I pretty much covered every single product in the line. If I have missed any, please let me know. But I wanted everything in one place. That way, whenever you are starting new or adding a new product, I can send one video to guys, and you can reference it and make use of it. So if you have any questions, always please feel free to ping me. I'll be happy to do. And these days I am even trying to do one-on-ones. So if you are starting with skincare and you want me to explain and do a video call, we can do that too. Similar way, if you are new to shadow sense or lip sense and you are finding it difficult to apply, or if you want some guidance, I can do like a one-on-one call for that too. So let me know, we can plan something like that, and I can help you utilize these products to the fullest. So thank you guys once again for all the support, and you all have a wonderful day.